Imran Khan's visit to Russia could not have come at a worse time. Prime Minister Imran Khan landed in Moscow late Wednesday on a two-day visit. Imran Khan's ill-timed tour, the first by a Pakistani Prime Minister in 23 years, intends to press for the building of a long-delayed, multi-billion-dollar gas pipeline in conjunction with Russian corporations. Khan was received by a junior minister in Moscow on Wednesday evening, and on Thursday morning, his visit has been overshadowed by the Ukraine crisis. Within hours before Imran Khan's arrival in Moscow, Russian President Vladimir Putin authorized a military action in Ukraine, warning the West of unforeseeable repercussions if it engaged. Russia has attacked Kyiv and Odessa, and its soldiers are invading Kharkiv on the day of the Imran-Putin meeting. A full-scale land and aircraft assault is underway, with the goal of isolating Kyiv from Ukraine's eastern territory. In response, US President Joe Biden blamed Putin for the carnage and loss of life. It is pretty funny that Pakistan's Prime Minister is holed up in Russia's capital, while Russia destroys European peace. For days, there were calls for Imran Khan to cancel his visit in order to prevent humiliation. Nonetheless, he elected to proceed. This is Imran Khan's second foreign visit this month, after the Pakistani PM's visit to China for the Beijing Winter Olympics that concluded on February 20th. The previous visit was no less embarrassing for Khan, as he was allegedly shunned by both Chinese President Xi Jinping and Putin. Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, who arrived with a huge delegation on a visit to China, had to face a very embarrassing situation when the Chinese officials gave him a big blow. The Pakistani PM, who reached Beijing with great aspirations, told that the meeting for which Imran Khan has come so far will be online. Russia also confirmed that it will not hold any bilateral meetings with Pakistan on the sidelines of the Winter Olympics in Beijing. Pakistan was hoping for meeting with Russia for last 2 years. Imran made his first blunder of this terrible journey as soon as he touched down in Moscow. Knowing full well that 200,000 Russian forces were stationed near the Ukrainian border, he described the mood as exciting. From the standpoint of Russia, this visit is excellent. The visit will provide Putin the opportunity to depict himself as an unhinged strongman, ready to explore bilateral cooperation with a nuclear power, barely hours after initiating a full-fledged invasion of Ukraine. While the Western nations are on pins and needles. U.S. State Department spokesperson Ned Price responded to a question related to Prime Minister Imran Khan's Russia visit, stating that, "We believe it's the responsibility of every responsible country around the world to voice concern and to voice objection to what Putin appears to have in mind for Ukraine." He said that they have already apprised Islamabad of Washington's position on Russia's further escalation in Ukraine, and "we have briefed them on our efforts to pursue diplomacy over war." He added, the United States views its partnership with Ukraine as critical to U.S. interests. Earlier today, President Joe Biden pushed through with sanctions on the firm in charge of developing Russia's Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline, despite using a national security waiver to delay such steps last year.